everyone, I have a journal that I want to show you. It's going to be listed in my Etsy store, and it's made from an old book. It has 3 sewn-in signatures. It's a little matted photo and a die cut on the cover. It's got an elastic band with a flower for a closure. And I didn't do anything to the book. It just had some weathering, little watermarks, and I like that look, so we'll go inside. Of course, it has another vintage feel to it. That's just my style that I like to create. Has a couple packets on the inside with a couple of pieces of ephemera. This is a page, paper page. This is a cardstock tag. This page has designer paper with some fabric and lace. And this is in a little journal spot, a little journal card tucked in there. Another journal spot here. Sewn around the edges and some stenciling. Has some words up here with some embellishment and some stenciling. Another fabric little tab and tuck spot on this page. Folds over. The tuck spot, it folds up on the bottom too with some fabric. A little ticket. It says smile. It's a little tuck spot down here too. And a journal card tucked inside pockets. It says a piece of leather here. Some fabric tuck spot. This is a paper bag page. It has some, there's a little charm on a ball pin. Fabric pocket with this ticket. This tag goes in here, and this ticket goes into this tuck spot. There's another little tuck spot and tag in the inside. And it has sewing around the edges as well. And that tucks in here. Another designer paper. This is a decoupage napkin. This has a decoupage person image on the page, some stamping, some lace tab, there's a pocket inside, little tuck spots. It has sewing around the edges as well. Some more stamping on this page. There's a little tag that's just paper clipped on, some ribbon on the edge. This is like a tracing paper page. Has this glassine bag, the Tim Holtz People lace. This is a journal spot. This is a page folded in half with some sewing around the edges. Little embellishment on the page there. It's got a ribbon page too that kind of holds it in. Stabilizes the page a little bit. Shows the sewn-in signature. There's another little Tim Holtz People in the old book page. It's kind of a. This is another parchment paper page. This is a cupcake liner. Some embellishments down here. Tag. This is a little page that just flips open with a Tim Holtz girl on. Some lace on the bottom, tucks in there. This tag tucks in here, it's a little stamp. There's some burlap, tag inside the pockets, and some stamping. Goes inside this little tuck spot. This has some of my die cuts I was given by some of my giveaway entries. couple years ago. Still using them. This has a bird cage. Okay, it could be a tuck spot too for the tag. Has some little bling, some lace. Goes in this pocket with the bird. And this tag just sticks in there. And it was just in the pocket. It can go either place. Oh, the bird's tail is stuck in there. Oh, that's okay. That's a tab on there with the little rose, satin rose. Here's another, just a piece of scrap paper tucked in here with this fabric tuck spot. This is just a little collage of pages sewn together. This tag goes into this lace pocket. This is a paper bag page with this fabric banner, and they just stick on there. And this has another journal page with the banner tuck spot underneath. This little tag tucked in here too. Goes in there. Some embellishments on the side here. Little stamp bird. I watercolor painted her. This is a little tag in this pocket down here. There's a napkin decoupaged on. Some embellishments on the page. And this has a tag. Another journal spot out of designer paper. Oh, I think that's how it goes in there. Yeah. She goes in here. That little fabric holds the corner up there. Some more words up here and some gathered trim. Another page, journal page tucked in that fabric pocket, and this old book page tuck spot. This is a journal card in that lace pocket. Another couple of journal spots in here. Goes in this pocket down here. Has a little glitter trim on the edge of the lace pocket. Fabric tabs. Decoupage napkin. This folds open for a place to write some things down. Another paper bag page, little corrugated cardboard pocket. This is just a burlap covered journal card. This is a decoupaged bird on an old book page. The fabric band with a little journal card tucked inside. This is another journal spot with some places to tuck things and write things. There's a fabric tab that matches the fabric pocket here. Some sewing around the edges on this page. This decoupage napkin with the bird tag. Another tag in this fabric pocket, some bling and some lace up here. Another journal card with the fabric pocket and tab. Some decoupaged foam book pages on here and a piece of napkin. It's a journal card tucked in here. Fabric on the edge. This is I think this is an old paper towel page. It's got a decoupage napkin on it for some interest. Little tuck spot here with some lace and fabric pull. Another little journal spot there. Tim Holtz person, she holds in this little booklet of pages sewn together. Goes in this fabric pocket with the rickrack trim. That's another tracing paper page. This pocket also has fabric and some embellishment, and this opens up. image glued on there. This is another paper bag, paper towel page. It's a fabric pocket with a Tim Holtz paper towel and some textile wrapped around that journal card. Another little ticket in here, some lace on the edge, decoupage page. Just a watercoloring on the page. And another tuck spot with some journal spot with some sewing around it. It's a little tab, little journal card goes in there with that. Tuck spot, journal card, journal page, writing page, clock tuck spot, clock face. There's another music sheet page with some decoupage and a journal card with a fabric banner. Here's the little fairy tuck spot, the ticket under her legs, and the tuck spot has this journal card. And this is the back. There's a tuck spot, journal card, and this embellished page for writing some things down. And then there's the back of the book. And our headband closure just goes on and holds everything secure. So that is my journal that will be listed on my Etsy store. Also, I have been working on a couple of different projects, and these might be in the next videos. These are some little sewing books that I've been working on. I think I have to put a closure on them yet and put some things inside, but I'll have probably a video coming up on those. And then I also have been working on, had a lot of bears I wanted to use up. So I have these bears that are, well, they're just a manufactured bear, but I made them look vintage. And this one is kind of a grungy aqua color. And she's got a little hat and a little dress with some trim and lace, and she's got, this is tied with seam binding and a little bead hanging on a pin, and she's got some stitched up places and some little satin roses on her hat. So that is the one. This is another one, and he has, he's kind of grunged up a little bit too. He's got a little bib that has muslin little tag, I guess you'd call it, stitched on, and his hand stitch says Dream, and there's some beads that are hand stitched on around the bib, and a little rabbit charm with a bead hanging on a safety pin. He's got a little satin tied around his neck. That's the back. So that's the second bear. And this is the third bear. She's got a little cashmere lacy dress on with little cashmere boots and a little lace bib with a bead pin charm hanging on her on a safety pin. She's got a little satin bow. Hands are kind of grunged up too. And then she's got a little hat on out of the same cashmere ribbon, little seam binding with the satin bow, and her bib is tied on. And that's the back. And then the last bear, he's kind of big. He looks like this. And he has some stitching on his face. And he has some vintage fabric on his paws and on his feet, with some beads stitched around it. It's hand stitched, and then the beads are stitched on. It's got a collar that matches this fabric in his palms with a little pearl button and some cheesecloth. This is just kind of pinned on to hold it up there. It's just kind of raggy and grungy. And a little satin flower hanging here with the muslin tie. This little bead charm with some sheer fabric on it. And then he wears this little necklace. It's a little, has a little image inside with a vintage child. So that just hangs on there. He's got some fabric in his ears too that's hand stitched in. Let's get some on his face here. So, like I said, he's kind of big. That's the fourth bear. I'll put the link down below where you can find the bears. They are listed on my Etsy store that is called 58 Vintage. So that's where they will all be. Oh, got the thread coming around here. So those are the bears, and they'll be in my 58 Vintage Etsy store. And then I also have the journal, and that'll be in my Innkeeper Etsy store. And then I also, okay, we'll get these guys out of the way. I also have another journal that I'm going to have a video on, and this one has a lavender. It's a little bigger, so I'll have a video coming up on that too. So I've been kind of busy doing a lot of different things. So I thank you for watching, and check the links below to see where you can check out the inventory from the video. Thank you.